Hello, welcome back to the cheesiest build ever. So, I got lucky with the Blood Knight, I got lucky with the Mortician and a few other things, but here is where the problem gets trickier. I guess a teleport is not really that useful to me. On the other hand, I can just get a lot of Necromancers, Morticians and Ghoul Magresses. Fireball and Noxious Blast are borderline useless. I guess I could have used someone who had it's fine. Okay, this takes a while to do. All of the summoners are over here, and some of them have really cool summoning, like the Rot Spawns. Oh, the Necromancer needs to be protected a little bit more since he's kind of weak. And about the Ghoul Magresses, I don't really care about them, they're not that good anyway. Let's try to put them in a safer place. I'll have to try and play around with stuff like this. The final ship might have a lot of demons for us, which is not going to be fun. I think the Necromancer, no one can equip another spell. Well, that's disappointing in a way. I guess I can... No. We just have to wait until we get a proper psyker, I guess. Or we could just sell something else and get a Grand Magister, which is very, very useful. Or a High Magister. Do I have something cheap to sell? I guess we have some weapons that I didn't really want to sell. Iron Carabine will have to do. And the main issue is that we cannot afford a lot of mistakes, and that means we need some guys that are actually able to defend us. Okay, so here's a teleportation spell which I can probably use. Let me think about it. So he needs to be here where he can... Going to be fun. Yeah, let's just go and play more. I'm not going to go there, that's a huge mistake in my opinion. Let's play the lances, the cheesy lances. Okay, and this should be enough. Do I need to summon the ghouls and the zombies? Not really. I'll do it anyway. Oh. That was annoying. Are they defending that little area? Oh, they're really immune. What kind of skill is that? I don't remember having that skill. Immunity to weapons? That's annoying. How do you stop immunity? Who gave the immunity in the first place? Well, that's something else entirely. So he's immune to suffocation. I think everyone died, but it is lose some HP. Well, I guess out of the room. I think you'll have to control the ship since I cannot now go in, but if I make someone... This is still rough because I don't know how to make this work in a way. Well, you could still die over here and lose everything before you even get a chance to test it. Let's just survive for longer. Yeah, we need really that shield up to tier 2. I don't think we'll be able to defeat the boss with such a mean build, but we'll try it anyway. It was kind of annoying with immunity to damage. Never repair that. I guess we'll have to summon all of the stuff inside that perimeter. Not just teleport over there. Seems like they have a lot of psykers. I don't want to deal with that. I should take weapon. Let's get out of there. It seems like it's very risky. Necro-lurch out of the room. Can I just mind control it and hope for the best? Okay, who is left alive on the ship? Should count as a win. Why are we not winning? I guess the Necro-lurch is back to being an enemy. I guess I'll just have to leave the priest, the tech priest over there. Or no, maybe I should just move him to another place where he can deal some damage. Well, I cannot stay there for longer, okay. I see the problems with the lance build, because on this difficulty you need to wait and see if your lance actually hits. I guess I need that angel's thingy. Maybe I should just hit the throne with the first lance. They're just... These guys are not borders. What are they doing here? Who's dying? Hopefully not one of mine. Okay, this is very scary because I have the possibility of destroying the ship super fast. And I cannot upgrade my shields because I want the scrap. It will last me quite a while. Wait, where is the third zombie? Oh. That was unexpectedly good. So what? I think yeah, he should be here because he can repair the shields faster and we need to repair the shields faster. I think I'll just leave the infiltrated there, depending on what else they need. No, I think it'll be a little better if I do it like this. So now we can breathe without oxygen as well. So if we really need it, we can teleport the Blood Knight, the enemy ship with the Chaos Gate. That means I need another armor for him. Let's actually give him a weapon, so he's slightly better. I'll also give him that. Okay, this is looking very nice. I mean, it's a ragtag crew with ragtag weapons, but we seem to be more or less under control. Yeah, nothing I really wanted. Actually, Secreted Shrine is great for a current situation. Are not useful. I really want the launch bay as well. That will only... No, I cannot sell that. That's too much of a big risk. So 20. No, I think we'll have to deal with summoning. Summoning will have to be the way to go. Summoning, psyker powers and so on. I just don't have enough money on this difficulty. If I had, as you can see, just a little bit more... I don't want to sell more of their equipment because they're also borderline okay. The Mo, we have the Mo, okay. Bring the missile systems online, we'll need the missile systems. Why is there a bone shrine in the middle of that? So I have to go for the weapons and then the psykers lastly. And I have to take also the repair point for sure. I mean, I really want to go to the mechanic, but if I go to the mechanic, that's kind of it. I cannot go further on that route. The mechanic is kind of excluding... Yeah, they should probably look at this again, because you'd never want a path to have only a single encounter. And that will make me miss everything else, so I can go over here and take the shrine, take the shop, take the repair, and then 4. So you either get 4 points of interest or 1. That's not fair in my opinion. Please explore the tunnels. Blood Golem, that's interesting. So he's a demonic unit as well, right? Yeah. Transport vessel, I guess we would have chosen the transport vessel as well. Occult knowledge or... I wish there was a summon... Well, I guess they could make this an utility, so they should make an utility where all of the summoning skills are applied to the enemy ship, but summoning skills only, not consumables. You're just eliminating psykers. The weapons fired between the structures. We should be okay. Just fire a missile at that. We have enough missiles. Wait a minute, this was not enough to disable them? Who is left alive? The skeletons have 20 health, the ghouls have 20 health as well. Even the fleshlings have a lot of health, so... Okay, this is going to be very, very fun if I can get the other stuff set up as well. I can also just... Nah, it's not going to work. I need another psyker. I guess we'll just have to do the fight here. But we cannot escape teleporting the commander on the enemy ship. Will work. It will be attacked by that. Need to be super careful. Look at this stuff. They have... When they have 5 weapons, you know it's no joke. I guess we are lucky because they have psykers on their ship. Oh, okay, that's the commander, I guess, the warden. We have to kill him with our commander. Well, armor or munitions? We have a lot of munitions. I think I'll just take the armor. Will not pledge to the god of death, because that would just be horrible. Okay. I guess now we have Numin as a capable warder. One thing that the game is really missing is a psyker ability that will allow them to breathe without oxygen. That's a hunger, it's a big enemy. Oh, we need to teleport him immediately. Oh wow, he almost killed the Imperial Scribe. This is what I mean, you cannot pay attention in so many places at so many times. Losing the scribe is horrible. Shoot the lance. Okay, shoot the lance. What's in here? That's kind of dangerous, so let's move the scrap out of the room. I don't like that. Because that scrap needs a guardian. The Havoc Mall. Now related to this stuff, I guess the Tech Priest. The Hex Priest could use that. The priority is to repair stuff, not to buy stuff. And we get an energy lance. What? Hellfire Blade. I never got this weapon. This is the first time I'm seeing the Hellfire Blade. I've only heard rumors about it, but I guess it's real by the looks of it. Why is the game doing this to me? Why does the game force me to buy all of this cool stuff? I need both of these things. But I also need the hull integrity patch and to repair the ship. I guess that's 4 DPS. Wait, but does it grant immunity for him? It's not very clear if he has immunity to fire, if he... I can test it out on this now, but he really needs the chrono field to make that work. I think I'll keep this one. And his DPS, if he's in a weapon room, is 10, which is kind of hard to change his equipment. Okay, so now this priest over here is super dangerous as well. Oh, but it's so tempting to just use the Hellfire Blade on something. Yeah, okay, so if I was not playing this for YouTube, I would have probably not taken the blade. But it's so nice. I guess we can try it for a little bit, but it's not going to be better than our current equipment, and we need to repair. So for a repair, actually this is much cheaper in a way. Yeah, there's no way I can get all of the stuff I need. Where is the other? Obviously it went into the only room where I couldn't defend the guy. I kind of dislike how sometimes the demons go exactly for your weakest member. Now what do I do? I guess you just win. This is such a beautiful sight, seeing all of the lances attack the ship at the same time. Yeah, too bad they don't have more damage, but even without damage, all of that extra health does survive for longer. Oh, what is firing at me? We might have enough scrap to bring the macro lance online. Actually no, we need about 70. So I'll use the same tactic. We need to reduce their dodge. It doesn't work as intended because, as you can see, the fire mostly damages him, and he'll mostly be fighting under zero oxygen conditions anyway. Okay, so he's immune to fire as well. Actually need the zombies for this. Just recall him, it will be hard to survive on the ship anyway. Throw some poison over there. The maniacs actually did it. And somehow they're surviving all of this. Okay, so even with all of this firepower I have, I can barely kill them. So go. Okay, so change this and that. Then have another lens. Okay, system operational. One more. Wait, we don't have 5 energy? Well, I guess at least we have the big one. Kinetic energy lens, okay. This is such a cheesy build, but I don't think it will work on this difficulty. The ships have just too many defenses. As you can see, there are many psykers on their ships that just prevent my projectiles from hitting. That's a Warbringer. What is a Warbringer doing there? So hit the... Something missed, but I'm not sure what. Okay, ghouls away, ghoul bombs. That. Shield. Join the strength. See, that ghoul magus is actually so useful, so much more useful than I thought. Destroy that. Oh, I forgot to destroy that. You know what? Just recall everyone. This is super dangerous at this point. What? They fired... I'm sad about that. I didn't realize they fired that. What could I have done differently over there? Fired more lances at the same position? This is crazy. How they can just kill 2 of your crew members like that for free. Yeah, this is why I said cheese builds will no longer work on this difficulty. That was just a single ship that fired a single weapon at me. There's nothing I can do about it. Man, that's so disappointing when that happens. I guess you can teleport in there. Their weapons are unstoppable, and that's one of the major issues right now. We're out of power. Oh, they're really making me work for all of this. Let's use a missile. Oh, that was such a lucky shot from the enemy. I cannot believe they pulled that off. Well, I guess it was to be expected. No, lances will not work on this difficulty. 100% tested, and there are just too many issues with the lances, especially their high evasion rate. Hit beam? What is more expensive? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of issues over here. Mostly they are tied to the fact that we need much beefier crew members, and I'm not sure how to do that. I guess the priest will have more. This is such a bad idea. I guess I can just take him. He cannot move. If he could have moved, this would have been a better idea. But since he cannot move, he's almost useless. I don't want to give this weapon to anyone else because they might lose it. Yeah, so spamming necromancer ships is not going to work. They just attack the space colony. And they're just going to use a radium weapon on your ship and kill stuff. Okay, we have options. I like that. Well, we needed a healing character, but I also want that. Going into the last battle without a weapon might be a serious issue, but at the same time, when did the weapons help me in the last fight? I need this Elder Blood Mage. I need this guy. I need the Warbringers and the Necrolorches as well. We're so poor, we can barely afford anything. I guess I can sell one of the lances, to be honest. It's not as cheesy as I thought it would be. We really need this healing, but at the same time, healing it on its own is not that good since we need a lot of consumables as well. And if I just go cheap crew members, as you saw, they can just get killed by a single attack. But I guess that was pretty unlucky. Okay, we'll need this. I think we'll take him because he has a lot more utility. The poor Scribe, I think he will not survive. He's just going to get blasted out of the sky by something big. So these guys will kind of be the main focus of my builds right now. Again, don't assign anything until you go to the last part of the game, because if they die, they take the item with them. Fiend? I guess I can buy a Fiend as well. Yeah. Spamming the smaller units is not such a good idea after all. Also, this was the Maw, and we didn't have as many problems as we usually have with them. Macro lands. That. Power plant. Oh, all targets were hit. That was nice to see. And I guess it's just summon some random ghouls everywhere. mind control the commander. Okay, that's a lot of people over there. Let's watch out for their health so they don't die. I hate it when they do stuff like this. Now what am I supposed to do here? Macro lens? No, we need a kinetic lens over there. Everything is on cooldown. Everything missed. That's silly. Everything missed and everything was on cooldown. Is that a necromancer? Yes. That was hilariously bad. Again, one of the reasons not to use lances as a meme. They will be immune. This fire does more damage than most of the other things, but it's not a healing weapon. So these guys are strong against fires. So that's another problem. I think this is the last ship, but just to be safe, we'll keep one more. These skeletons with so much health are annoying. Keep one more lance in reserve. Okay, we have all lances online, so this meme build is actually super expensive. Not even the Mo could give us enough resources to fully use it. So, energy lance will go on the thingy. Kinetic... no, macro lance will go over there. Kinetic over there, and that will go on the shield. I feel like this is really put against the player. We shouldn't miss so much because they're just 10% evasion. And they attacked him. I think it's time for us to teleport out of there. This might kill the ship. What? The battle continues? Disable that, I guess. This. The summoners are overrated right now. Oh, he's immune to poison, he's okay. They're not immune to poison. Crew cannot be controlled over. I guess he's my crew, but I cannot control him. And the Magister as a crew, as a captain, is great because he's immune to fire. He has a lot of health. He's the perfect captain almost. What was the reward for that battle? No reward, I guess. Some of the rewards are very janky on this difficulty. Feels like we're... Oh, Brave a Demon, Blood Psyker, Death Psyker. Blood Psyker? Neem build carries on. Bubonic territories? I've never seen the bubonic territories. Wait a minute. Death Cult, Gorgot, but I thought Gorgot was the Gorgothian Legionnaire, which was Nurgle, but then you have the bubonic, which is the Death Lord. Let's go to the bubonic territories and see what's here. I cannot play the game for long today, so we'll just have to cut it short, sadly. I guess I have to go for some real weapons, or no, I have to go to the missile merchant. Breach charges, so useless. They should not allow you to get consumables on this difficulty in the final, well, after the second zone maybe. Energy lance over there, let it fire, then macro lance, kinetic lance and warp lance. Everything hit, that's great. Recall. Well, that was barely enough to destroy the ship, so I guess the ships have also more HP. Battlefields. Well, at least this is something. We have nothing that is really good. We need a second. Well, I guess I can give him this, but he really needs something with more HP. Maybe I should just... Okay, I need the Imperial Scribe to survive until the end. I guess that will help a lot. Give him that weapon since he needs something better. Morticians are up for a fight as well. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. I just needed some space. I'm thinking to just go like that as well, but I need more recruits and I really need a big space marine or something. And we have to go like this. Let me guess, empty sector, attack. Oh, it actually hit. Okay, one more battle and then we're done. I guess we'll just have to remember to prime the psykers to attack. I guess fire is somewhat useful, but oh, fire can survive in space if it's created by this weapon. That's interesting. I didn't realize that, so I guess it is more damage no matter how you view it. The kinetic lens, macro lens, and then a warp lens. Oh wow, it broke the entire ship. This is what I wanted to see from the beginning, but only seeing it at the end, which is sort of disappointing. Yeah, but what can we do? Yes, I wanted another space marine. Okay, let's think about it. I guess we can also get a greater necromancer if we really... I don't know, I just need a big guy. I barely have any equipment for them, and that's kind of disappointing. He has a good item. I guess it's good to arrive here. Necrolurch, Hungerer. I guess this is kind of cheap, so I might take it, but I also have the option of just taking a greater necromancer with me on my adventures. I could just sell one of the lances. The final battle will be a joke, to be honest. I refuse to sell that. I might sell that, so that will be 22. 44. That's a long way to go until 70. I'll sell this. It's probably not going to be wise, but I'll sell it anyway. Yeah. Nobody can really use the soul shield, so let's sell it. My heart is heavy with that idea. Okay, so we got the greater necromancer, and we have another blood knight, which does open up a few interesting possibilities. Where do I hide him so he never gets attacked? I guess there. I can just move all three of them together when the time is right. What do we have over here? It hit. Kinetic lance will mash that. Someone there. Okay, let me show you this battle, how it will go. We'll have to put that on the shield. That's so beautiful when everything hits like that at the same time. Want that over there. No. I guess we can just take the loot. Probably not going to be anything good anyway. Herald of Ruin. Herald of Ruin. That's actually a great unit to get. One of them will... there. Something will be there. Macro lens, warp lens, and Okay, stop what you're doing. You... It's very hard to keep track of what's happening here. More fish. Okay, that would have been very hard to follow. Good thing I destroyed them early on, otherwise they would have killed me with all of their poison and all of their other nonsense. I guess you'll be there and we'll have to be there, the Herald of Ruin. This is no joke, it's actually getting harder and harder. Well, I guess next time we'll see if we win more fights. It's slower, it's much slower using lances than I thought. Mostly because you cannot just put the weapon on fire and forget, you have to control it. Well, I guess that's a choice as well. I guess can we go for more crew members? We can, because that's going to be a long path. But on the other hand, we just have a lot of missiles, and I can assure you missiles will be more useful than crew members. I guess that's a choice for the next episode. Bye bye.